Ooh, it's me. Hi, I'm Alli Ramirez, and welcome to My New Normal on the Pack Theater Twitch channel. I know you were scared for a moment, but don't be. It's just me, Alli Ramirez, hosting My New Normal here on the Pack channel. I wanted to show you my Halloween costume. Show you one more time. Yep, that's my Halloween costume. I'm going as indigestion. So really giving you what it looks like when I drink milk. The lactose really bothers up. No, I'm a ghost. My children watched Ghostbusters for the first time. We saw it in the drive-in, which was very cool, and they fell in love with it. So they are Ghostbusters this year for Halloween, and so I decided to pick up a little ghost poncho. I'll probably I really like Halloween. I love Halloween. And my favorite part about Halloween is the costumes, and not like in a. It's super hot. Not in a like, oh, you get to dress slutty, which yeah, sure, of course you can do whatever you want. I love it, all of it. But I love the fact that what I consider normal people like to dress up, because I'm in a sketch group, and if you're part of the Pack Theater, you're probably a comedian or a sketch writer or a comedian or an improver or an actor writer. Either way, you definitely dress up. You do costumes. You own wigs. You have more than one pair of non-prescription glasses lying around in your house. And I think because we get to pretend and play and kind of allow ourselves to use our imaginations, uh, it not that it isn't a treat, it's still a treat, but I feel like normal people, uh, they don't feel comfortable doing that unless it's a setting like Halloween or ugly sweater holiday party or I don't know, the party, the group party and stuff, a theme party. So I love that. I love seeing people have permission to break out of their shell. And that's that's pretty cool. I think that's really cool. I work in an office building for an office job in an office that I do. Not right now, I'm at home. But every year the building it's a huge building. It's a huge building with like, it's three buildings with 25 stories. And so there's all these different offices, but they put together a um, Halloween costume contest. They do a group contest, and they do scariest and most popular, and they do basically they do a Halloween costume parade. You remember doing that as a kid in elementary school? I grew up in Southern California, so we did that in school. You would dress up, and then everyone would go outside, and you would like do a parade so that you could see everyone's costume and they could see your costume. That was always fun. But my office, the building I work for, they also do this. They do this amazing uh, costume contest where normal people are allowed, given permission to dress up, and they kill it. They kill it. Oh, I'm gonna have to. I'll try to find them on my phone. But I definitely took photos of people who were clearly given permission and went all out. I'm talking like, I know somebody was during the groups, they had group contests. I remember one office did the entire cast of The Office. I mean, like down to Angela holding a cat. It was just like really balls to the wall. There was another office that did Shark Week, where each member like had like, they were Monday and they were a shark. So, but it was seven of us and it was Shark Week. Clever. I like it. I also dressed up, not nobody in my office but me, because right, I'm me. I was Coco from Halloween. I'm sorry, I was Miguel from Coco. It turned out pretty cool. I don't have these photos available. I should, but I don't. But anyways, my point is, I love Halloween. I just realized maybe not everyone saw my costume because when you log on to anything on Twitch, you have to watch an ad unless you don't pay for ads. And some things I just pay for ads, like I'll watch free form ads because I don't want to pay for the app or rent the movie. But I'll do my costume one more time. Ready? Here it is. Ready? Ooh, I'm a ghost. Ooh. Hey, that was really impressive eyesight. You felt like that ghost was looking at you. So just saying. Thank you, Disney, because I definitely learned a lot about puppeteering and eyesights from there. Yeah. So I'm a ghost for Halloween. My kids are gonna be Ghostbusters. My husband is also gonna be a ghost. My kids wanted me to be Slimer. Um, Slimy. No, his name is Slimer. My kids were calling him Slimy. But I don't know if I can make that. I think I can. I think I can make this green and like change the face. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I still got 2 weeks, so I got a lot of time for Halloween. So I would love to see. Okay, here's the thing about Halloween too. Speaking of my new normal, my kids are 4. They don't eat candy because I basically banned it from them without them knowing that it's a bad thing. It's a great trick. Lie to your kids. It's very important. And lie to them about like stuff like that, like candy and chocolate. Don't lie to them about like sex and racism. Tell them the truth about that. Let them know from the history and learn. Don't lie about that stuff. But lie about candy and soda and coffee. Big lie. Big lie I tell my children is I get coffee, which actually I have some right here because I got a lot of laundry to do tonight. My coffee. I tell my kids, coffee gives you energy, and I go, "Do you have energy?" And my kids' answer is always yes. I go, "Great, you don't need coffee." I love coffee, but I'm pretty sure coffee stunts your growth or the caffeine. It's not good for kids. Like, hold off. Like, I remember being in high school and drinking like a Frappuccino every day, and I really didn't need that much caffeine for my body. And now I'm 5'1.5". Related? Probably not. But anyways, so one of the things I also lie to my kids about is candy. We don't have candy in my house, and even on Halloween in the past, because they've gone trick or treating 2 years for the last 2 years. What ends up happening is they turn in their candy to me and I give them like a Twinkie or a cupcake because they don't really care about the chocolate and the candy. They just want the cupcake at the end. And even then, they don't even care about that. They're just happy to be up late. Like it's exciting to be up late and there's all this commotion around. So I'm not upset or sad or I'm not concerned that Halloween is not going to be what it has been in the past. My kids are 4. They're not going to miss trick-or-treating. They're still going to get their cupcakes. We're going to watch a movie that night, probably Ghostbusters, if I'm being honest. You know what? Actually, I was going to put Ghostbusters 2 on because they haven't seen that one yet. They don't know it exists yet. So that'd be a fun treat, Ghostbusters 2, which, and I'm not going to try to say that 1 is better than the other or 2 is better than 1, but Ghostbusters 2 is, I remember liking that more as a kid. And I don't know why. Maybe it's because that painting is so frightening. What is the guy's name? Oh man, Gilbert is gonna be so mad. I don't remember his name. Hugo? Dang. What is the name of? I'm not gonna look it up. My phone's right here, but I'm not gonna do it because that's cheating. I ain't doing it. I'm put my phone right here. What is the name of that painting? Anyways, I love Ghostbusters 1 and 2. But I feel like the second one is the one that like ran a lot on TBS, so I watched it more. Not that it's better, just that I watched it more. Yeah, but yeah. So that's what Halloween is for me this year. It's not gonna be trick-or-treating, but you know what? It's gonna be fine. The kids are gonna eat sugar, they're gonna stay up late, and we're gonna do a scavenger hunt in my house with them. And then again, I love Halloween parties, but I haven't been to one in a while because of, the kids. The Carpathian. Is that the name of the painting? The Carpath. I'm getting it on the chat. The Carpathian. What was the bad guy's name though? It's like Victor. It's really gonna bother me. Not bother me enough to Google it, but just kind of noodle in my brain. I'll look it up after the show. It'll probably be my next post will be that movie. So yeah, Halloween. I I haven't been to a Halloween adult party in some time. So that's just because a kid's finding Vigo, 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 Vigo. I might have said it. I got it. Oh, I want that painting now. I want that painting on my wall. I can get that poster, right? That's a cool Halloween decoration. Just that painting. Ooh. Okay, so I have something to do now later when I can't sleep because of the anxiety. But yeah, Halloween parties, I haven't done them in a while because I have kids and babysitting is hard. And because Halloween hasn't been on a Friday or Saturday, which of course this year it's on a Saturday. So, go fig, go fig. But it's okay. For those in the chat, I'm throwing out the Zoom meeting and password. Anyone's welcome to join in if you want to talk with me. We can talk about anything you want or nothing. We can talk about nothing and just sit here and stare at each other's eyes. My eyes are brown. There's nothing fancy about them. They're just brown. But if you want to come and talk about your day, what's your new normal, what movie you saw, we can talk about voting. We can talk about really anything you want. I'm here to listen. So if not, that's okay. I'll keep going. Halloween. What I will miss is the Universal Horror Nights. I will miss the Horror Nights. And I know that obviously took a big hit to not just the performers, but to all the backstage people, the people that create those sets, that design. You know, I know a couple of people who do that annually, and it's not an easy job. It's very hard to be a scare actor, both physically, both. I love the encouragement in the chat. Someone talk. I'm so nice. I swear, I'm very nice. I won't bite. I don't bite. Am I gonna bite? I'm not gonna bite. So nice. But again, it's fine. I can keep talking. Or if you guys have any questions for me, you can throw some in the chat. I will answer. I'll stop doing this with my hands because I'm watching my hands. I don't know what this is. I think it's the caffeine. Horror Nights. I really, I really will miss Horror Nights. Again, there's a lot of background people behind that work it, and being a scare actor, I'm sure is very. Oh, I have someone who is working. You're working it now. You're working Horror Nights now, or working now. I'm very confused. It's so interesting to like look at the chat and look at the camera and know that the chat is like 15 seconds behind. Horror Nights. I love Halloween Horror Nights. I've only been to the Universal. I've done that 3 years in a row. I've gone by myself. I go and meet up with people. I go with friends. I don't, it's not true. I went with my husband 1 year and it's not his thing. He went and he tried it. It's just not his thing. Oh yeah, work on that computer. you're working Halloween Horror Nights? Sorry, again, 2 conversations. Someone in the chat said they were working, and I was like, they're working at Halloween Horror Nights? It's happening. What if Halloween Horror Nights was happening, but because of COVID, it was like limited down to like 10%, just like everything else. So it was just like 4 people, and like the maze was just like, it's just like this. And then you just walk in and boo, and ah! Thank you. Thank you for coming Halloween Horror Nights. And then the Jabberwockies dance at the end. I did it. Halloween Horror Nights. Those Jabberwockies are amazing. I know I'm making a joke, but when Halloween Horror Nights comes back and the Jabberwocky show is there, and maybe you've had a little bit to drink, maybe you just need to rest because it's spinning, go ahead and sit down and watch those Jabberwockers move and groove, because they're way better than this. They're so good. The dancers are amazing. The Jabberwockers are amazing. Oh God, yeah. Oh yeah. Halloween Horror Nights is every day outside. Yes and no. Here's the difference, and I'm going to explain why. I am a 5'1.5" Mexican woman. That's a fact. Nothing around that. When I go to Halloween Horror Nights, it's the only place in the world I can guarantee nobody's going to touch me. That's why I love it. That's why I love it. I can walk into a maze by myself, and don't get me wrong, they're going to jump at me. Usually once I start screaming, that's because once you're with someone who screams, they come at you more because they want to get the person that reacts. Those scare actors will continue to come at me, but you know what they're never going to do? They're never going to touch me. Never. They're never going to put me in physical harm. I can't say the same for that when I go outside. I can't say the same when I went to a normal bar. I'm just saying, Halloween Horror Nights, safest place for me. Safest. Just truly. And I truly miss it. And I know it's going to come back. And honestly, I next year I'm going on the tour. Like I'm going to be like, this weekend is Queen Mary. This is not Scary Farm. This is Universal. Oh, we're back at Universal. And then maybe we do Universal. It's because they have a pass. I just think it's better money wise to get the Universal pass. That's just me though. But that's what's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Yes. Clap, clap, clap. Yes. So just know that. Maybe that's what my thing will be next year. Like, who's joining me on getting scared? I will scream. I won't cry. And I will stay out very late, because what I've learned as a mother, and I am, is I don't get to go out as often as I used to. Fair enough. I have children. But when I do go out, it's go big or go home. Like if I have the night off, usually I have like the whole night. Like I'm not expected to be home until 9 o'clock the next morning. And I will use that to my full advantage. This is a motion that I keep doing. I keep getting stuck in these motions. It's those Jabberwocky moves. Again, I'm sure I know the Jabberwockies are much, much better than that. An amazing dance group, which I think was on, I don't know, that was America's Got Talent. So Halloween Horror Nights, I do miss. And again, I know that there's a lot of people who are affected by that because it is a seasonal employment, especially for the entertainment industry. So I know a lot of people are not getting those normal jobs that they are used to. And again, it's, oh man, it's hard. I know it's hard. I'm not going to pretend that it's not hard. I'm not going to lightly say that, oh, I miss Horror Nights. I know it's hard. And so, we look forward to a better year next year, a stronger year next year, more experiences next year. But yeah, that's Halloween pretty much for me. My Halloween is Horror Nights and mazes and tricking my children into not eating candy, which you start early. It's not hard, but it does take some effort. But yeah, so that's what's happening, man. If anyone wants to chat in about what they're thinking about doing for Halloween, I hope people put together some costumes. I hope. I mean, don't go crazy or go crazy. I love that. I love to see photos of. I'd love to see photos of people's Halloween costumes. I really enjoy seeing the effort that people put in or their creativity. Thinking of a character that I haven't seen, but when I look at it, I go, oh my God, that's right, Fifth Element, like I love that. And adults and kids, like it's all across the board. Dogs, cats. Ugh. I like when people put the googly eyes on like a trash can, and all of a sudden the trash can's a being. I love Halloween so much. Let's see, my chat says, I've been watching Lovecraft County, and there was an episode where little creepy girls were stalking a character. Oh my God. So it sounds like, oh yes, Hooks. So Hooks, and I believe they are doing, it's daily. Hooks, for those who don't know, Hooks is they have a late night show. And I am gonna look that up because I want to make sure I tell you where to find Hook's show. Hooks does a late night show, and I believe on her Facebook she's doing they are doing a costume a day. I'm trying to remember this now. Yeah, but Hooks is amazing. They also have the cutest, grumpiest cat I've ever seen. I need to look this up right now. I should have the Pack Theater. I should have the Pack Theater schedule etched into my brain. That's what should happen. Because did you guys know the Pack Theater has been doing Twitch from the beginning, and now other comedians are coming on Twitch? The future is Twitch. Yeah, that's a shirt we can make, right? No, maybe. I want to find out Hook's late night show. And of course my internet wants to go slow because The internet. That's what our lives are based on now. I really, the internet went out in my house last night, and I just read a book, which was fun. I liked reading the book, but I couldn't do anything else. Let's see. Let's see. Oh my God, we have so many good shows. So many good shows. I feel like the shows that are on Twitch right now at the Pack Theater are getting, I was going to say seasoned, but that's not the word. It's getting comfortable. Because I know for me, like after doing this for a couple of weeks, you get more comfortable, you get better, like anything else, right? You have to practice and practice and fall on your face and then practice and then fall on your face and then get up and then you might be good and then you fall on your face again and then, then you're an improviser. Isn't that how that works? Oh, Hooks, where's your show at? Maybe Hooks is taking a break right now on the Twitch. Maybe that's what's happening. It is happening. Maybe. Anyways, Hooks has this incredible thing. They're doing a costume every day. I keep saying she, Hooks is a they, and I want to be respectful of that. So I'm trying to correct myself. So just bear with me, please. I'm aware of the change and I'm aware of what I need to say and I'm saying it. So Hooks, I love you. And I love that little grumpy cat. And you also have Dicks. God, I don't know anyone's name today. This is her dog, their dog, Dickens. It's a dachshund. I have so much research to do. But yeah, costumes. I love them. I love costumes because, again, it gives people the opportunity to express something that maybe they didn't feel the permission to express when it's not Halloween. Not everyone just buys random wigs and, dresses up as weird, creepy people. I don't know. I was going to say your creepy uncle, but I don't know your uncle. Maybe he's not creepy. Back to the show, Lovecraft Country. I can read. Lovecraft Country. I've heard about this show and it's on my list. My list is, I feel like anytime I get ahead on the shows I need to watch, there's always new, obviously, and with as it should be, there's always more shows to jump on there. Right now I'm watching the last season of The Good Place and Schitt's Creek, which I've waited a long time to get onto Netflix. And then I'm watching The Boys, which is, I'm really enjoying The Boys on Amazon, but it is it is very opposite of The Good Place and Schitt's Creek. So I think that's why I'm watching The Good Place and Schitt's Creek, to balance out The Boys. And then what else do I need to watch? I'm going to watch Glow again because that fourth season got canceled. And I really liked Glow. And Lovecraft Country. And I've also heard Monsterland, which is, I think, on Hulu, or is that Amazon? But yeah, Monsterland also looks terrifying, which is great. I love scary. I love terrifying. It's a lot of good stuff out there. A lot of good TV. Is anybody else watching anything? Anything that I'm missing tons. It's not like I don't have. I'm not an expert in TV. I'm actually far from an expert on TV. I have children. It takes me forever to get to a show. I've watched a lot of Storybots and Magic School Bus and Number Blocks. I know a lot about numbers. I know my evens and my odds, but not a lot of TV shows. So, and anime. Yes, anime. I have to watch. I'm going to do that tonight. I need to do that tonight. I said I was going to do it last week and I didn't because I got tired. I'm going to do it tonight because I have 2 more loads. I have to watch Full Metal Alchemist. That's what I need to do, which is going to be hard because I really just want to watch Rick and Morty again because I do that a lot. But I will watch Full Metal Alchemist. I've heard nothing but great things. Also another great show. I'm gonna look that up right now because I think it's on Netflix. So if I save it right now, it's that much closer to me. That way I can just. What if one of my episodes is just me watching? You can just watch my reactions. That would be weird, or would it? Actually, no, I don't think we can do that. Copyrights. Look at Batman: The Killer Joke. What? This is also funny. Me just scrolling through my Netflix. I guess I'll do that next week. I'll let you know what the last things I watch. Cool. Watch Brotherhood. There are two. There are two. Oh, okay. There are two. Okay, so someone in the chat just told me that there are two Full Metal Alchemists. There's Brotherhood and a different one, but we're just gonna watch Brotherhood because that seems to be better. I don't know. Full Metal. Oh my God. There's like 3 of them. Oh no. It's always. Oh, but look at when I look it up, it says it has an 83% match. So I was supposed to watch this anyways. You ever do that? You ever look at the matches on Netflix and go like things that you like, it tells you that you're not a match for, and you're like, shut up, Netflix. You don't know. Okay, you know. I'm trying to see. Oh, no, don't start. No. That's my mom voice. No. Okay, so I'm being told that all are good, but I think the group hive mind likes Brotherhood more. Got it. So that's like the I don't even know what to compare that to. I guess that's like the, oh man, my brain is dead. There's a lot of things. So is that like the, no, it doesn't count. Okay, is that like the Goblet of Fire of the Harry Potter movies? Is that, I don't know. I'm just trying to like find like something that has a lot, like one, I don't know. That's not Angel versus Buffy. Oh, I see what you're saying. I was never into Angel or Buffy. I think it's because I was not into boys. I don't know. I just was never into, I was never into like Seventh Heaven or Party of Five or Buffy. I got a little bit into Clarissa Explains It All, but I wasn't too big into those like teen Dawson's Creek. I wasn't really into those like teen dramas. And I don't want to be like, I didn't watch a lot of TV, but I don't know. It just never, I think I was still watching like Animaniacs and Tiny Toons with my brother instead of watching the shows that I probably should have been watching in my age range. So, you know, that's going to happen out there. Great. I'm going to throw it out there one more time in case anybody else wants to join. If not, that's okay. I'm having a good time. I'm going to end it on this note though. So about very early on in the pandemic, probably like, so March is when it all shut down. So March, April, so probably like April, I went to my GameStop and I sold all the old stuff I had, and I got me Mario Kart Deluxe and The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. And I will tell you right now, it has been about 6 months and I still don't have a Nintendo Switch. Yeah, because they sold out of them. And then they were sold out for like the whole country for a long time. And then now they're back, but you have to pay like $100 more to go through like a private person. Is Ian selling one? Maybe someone's selling one. I have to look that up to see if Ian is actually selling one. So my goal, is there any other Ian? Sorry, someone in the chat said Ian Zandy. I'm like, yeah, that's Ian. I know there are other Ians, and I apologize if there are other Ians. That's the first Ian I thought of. Because Ian, I don't know if you're watching, you're probably not. Ian's very good at promoting himself. That person is, regardless if he believes it or not, very confident. He truly is putting himself out there, self-promotion, and hustling. He's constantly doing stand-up. And I feel like he just started stand-up. Like, I feel like I saw I'm starting a class. And now he's like, boom, 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 boom. And that's cool, man. That's really fucking respectable. I cussed. That's how much it means to me, because I feel like there is always some kind of like guilt when you promote yourself. And then there's always like, on top of a pandemic, like, oh, I don't want to bother you, but like not Ian. Ian just goes for it. And I don't know if he knows that, but Ian, you should know that. That's incredible. Promote yourself, support yourself, and I love it. It just hustling. He's always putting out jokes. He's always just getting out there and getting up, and I think that's commendable. I don't know if everybody sees that in themselves, and so I think that's great. I think that's a great example of just, again, just getting out there, making jokes, laughing, promoting, and seeing if you have a Netflix switch. But anyways, my point was, love that tangent on Ian though. I love it. Is I think I now have to buy a Switch because I've had these games for 6 months, and I think I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and pay a little extra money for a Switch because I like video games. I used to play them all the time before kids. And it's not that it's really just a time thing. Well said. Well said. Yeah, keep it up, Ian. Keep it up. It's not that, it's just a time thing. But before I had kids, I had a Nintendo 64 and a Wii where I bought all the 64 games, and like I beat Super Mario 64 and got all the stars. I beat Super Mario Galaxy and got all the stars. Do you know how much time it takes to do all that? A lot. Is it worth it? Absolutely. Can I put it on a resume? No. But I still love doing it. And so I really, really I really want a video game because it's nice to have those goals, right? I mean, it's also can be distracting and can keep you away from other business, but I think it's also very helpful to have those zoning out puzzle moments, right? To tantalize your brain in a different way. So I think I'm just gonna bite the bullet, and maybe I'll get it for Christmas for myself. I don't know. That's what you do when you're a mom. I guess that's what you do as an adult, really, is you buy things for yourself and say, it's Christmas. It's my birthday. Yeah, it's Tuesday, whatever. So it is getting a little late into the night or early if this is what you want to do. I do have a lot of laundry to do, at least 2 loads, which we'll be fine. I'll be fine. Yeah, I know, I gotta get on the laundry. The problem is if you wait too long, then the clothes get too wrinkly, and then you gotta put it back in the dryer and then let it heat up again, and then you're just there for 30 minutes, and then you're watching like your 3rd episode of Schitt's Creek, and you don't want to get up. And it becomes a whole cycle, just like the dryer. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening in. As you know, the Pack Theater has comedy shows every night, 7 nights a week, starting as early as 5 p.m., going as late as midnight. I know Friday night is the Go Sketch Yourself. We have tons of amazing shows, improv, sketch, interviews, character pieces, and kind of everything in between, game shows. We also have classes at thepacktheater.com where you can take improv, stand-up, pilot writing, sketch writing. There is so much. I know it's a weird time right now, but I hope that you're finding your new normal and you're staying healthy and happy. And again, thank you so much. And I'm Alli Ramirez. And that's not how we do that button. I'm Alli Ramirez. This is my new normal. Thank you again for coming to the Pack Theater.